this journalist, Solomon Davies, kind of dumped it on Rob and I's lap. Recordings from 1958, communal home of psychics in Vermont, channeling Beatles music from the future, recording it.
And they've been sitting in his moldy garage for a while.
Some of this stuff you don't want to hear. Just like,
about 8 hours of him talking.
This kook HX New Haven going on about how you pull the culture from the future into the past. If he didn't deliver such goods, I would say this guy is totally insane. These are American psychics who channeled it from the future. I sound crazy saying it. How many pant legs are being pulled here? We put the waveforms into spectral analyzers. We haven't seen a dime of that. He probably should have gone to Peter Jackson.
There's some weird shit he talks about. Sometimes it gets a little gross.
They didn't even know it was called the Beatles. They called it Rhythmic Insect. Some songs sound straightforward, and then some are, this channeler was having a half good day. We were so familiar with it, by the end, we'd be playing, oh, Beatles, 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 up, HX back on his bullshit. They were freaked out because it's a cult. It was going badly till HX told them, I will pay you to drink tequila as you do this. And they drank a lot of it, and everyone loosened up.
They didn't fully join the cult, but they loved the song. Right. They were excited to come back.
We visited the cheese shop. Have you been there?
I went up there for research. I don't want to displease any town members, but one hope is that Plymouth is no longer known for its biggest export of cheese. We just want to recoup. Rob and I dumped a wheelbarrow full of cash into this. And that explains some of this. Basically, a child engineered these. They're just ripping off Buddy Holly. He jumped in, did a total rip job.
The Beatles were listening to Buddy Holly.
I mean, when you start to think about that stuff and try to get it straight in your brain, you feel crazy. You can't take the credit away from the lads. The lads wrote the songs. The lads from Liverpool. It would be sad if they didn't. Other members who didn't have proof would run their mouth at a bar. Oh, I wrote a Beatles song, and people would be, F you, get out of here.
Who's going to believe that guy wrote a Beatles song?
It sounds crazy.
It still sounds crazy.
Still sounds crazy. Good point, Rob. When he worked at the circus, he fathered a child. 10 years later, the mother brought the young girl to the commune because she didn't want to be Mermaid Girl Jr. Her mom was Mermaid Girl in the circus. Some of the people who channeled but couldn't play instruments, they would hum it. Like that part goes like bump da bump da bump or boom da boom. You know, they would do a little melody with their mouth.
And some knew what the rhythm was like. Dunk, 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 dunk.
It's hard to imagine that we could ever top this.
I know, but we'll try.